All right. So, you said you wanted to talk. Do you want to start by introducing yourself?
My name is Nick.
Nick, nice to meet you. My name is Brandon.
Nice to meet you too, Brandon.
Absolutely.
We didn't officially shake hands and meet yet.
There we go.
First time.
We got to do it. So, you have some food there, some Chinese food.
Yep, just picked it up right now.
Okay, just picked it up. So,
Smells really good.
So, first off, do you know anything about veganism?
Of course, yeah. I got family members that are vegan, friends that are vegan, all that.
All right, so you got an idea. So, I guess to start, I'll give you a brief definition. I just want to get why you're not vegan. But veganism, is an ideology that rejects commodifying animals, right? So that's not eating them, not using them for food, for entertainment, etc.
In any way, shape, or form.
Exactly.
Even if you're sustainably resourcing these resources, right?
Exactly. So it rejects the efficacy of killing animals. Yeah. So what's stopping you from being vegan?
Honestly, just the quality of the food, I guess, taste-wise. Suppose, yeah.
Okay, so taste. All right, so in terms of taste, right, would you say that liking the taste of something...
It's also readily available.
Okay, so taste and convenience.
Yep.
Okay. So would you say that, we'll start with taste. Would you say that the taste of something justifies the action? So liking the taste?
I mean, I don't think so. I don't got nothing to do with the action though, obviously, as you know, but no, it doesn't.
All right, but now wouldn't you say that whenever you pay for something, you support the supply and demand?
No, not really. Because, there's things that are associated with all kinds of stuff that you take in every day that just because you don't know what it's associated with doesn't mean that there isn't anything bad associated to it.
That's true. Now, there could be some bad stuff happening within industries, but whenever you pay for animal products, animals had to die to get that. You can't have animal products without the death of them, right? So when you pay for them, you are actively contributing to the supply and demand of the meat industry. As the world shifts more vegan, less animal products will be produced. That's how it works.
This is true. The animal is gonna die regardless, though.
Well, so actually, the animals that we eat, so pigs, cows, chickens.
I know this lot.
Well, no, not.
I've seen the horrible videos. Trust me, I've seen those videos of where they're abusing the animals and they're hitting the cows and mistreating them and stuff.
Well, it's not just a slaughter. We actually breed these animals,
yeah,
so they're not wild. Yeah, so we breed these billions of animals. So if it weren't for us, they actually wouldn't die, right? So they don't have to die.
Well, if they weren't born to die, then they wouldn't have.
That's true, and then we'd have a much smaller population of animals that could live their life out in peace, or however it would work. Yeah. So again, in your case, right? You said not necessarily taste would justify it, right? So
taste isn't the deal breaker.
Okay. So if taste doesn't justify it, how about convenience, right? So let's say you walked into the store and all they had was dog meat or giraffe meat, right? Would you buy the meat?
I've eaten exotic stuff before, so dog, I don't know if I would do that. I lived in New Orleans for a while, and when I went to the restaurants out there, I would see all kinds of stuff on the menu. There's actually a store right down the street right there, the exotic beef jerky store. I'm sure you're familiar with it.
Yeah, vaguely, yeah.
They sell literally any kind of meat you can imagine. They even have freeze-dried tarantulas.
So let's focus on dogs, since you said that you wouldn't eat it. So
I have a dog.
You have a dog, okay. So in a store, right, if all they had was dog meat, it sounds like you would go out of your way to not eat that meat and to get vegan alternatives.
That's just because in this country it's not a familiar meat with us. We also don't eat bugs either.
Sure.
In other countries they eat bugs too. Is that considered against veganism?
Yes, it depends on the bugs, if they're sentient. But my question is,
why that? Why does that matter?
Well, I'm sorry, I can answer that next, but I really want to hit a point home. So when it comes to the dog thing, right? Would you say that something being socially normal is a justification?
Acceptable.
Yeah. Do you think that justifies a behavior?
No, drugs is socially acceptable nowadays.
Right, and other forms of discrimination was too, being anti-women, anti-race, etc. Exactly. So if that's not the justification, so we already said taste isn't. We said that social norm isn't. So what justification would you have?
Look at him.
Oh,
hey!
So
should have talked to him.
Yeah. So what justification would you have then to, continue to support the horrible industry?
You have to repeat that one more time. Hold on.
No problem. I was a little bit distracted.
Yeah,
so
hell yeah.
if we've already, I went through your reasons, and we're able to pinpoint that those are not justified reasons, right?
Some of my reasons.
Okay, what others?
I mean, how long have you been a vegan for?
Been vegan for 6 years, gonna be 7.
6 years, gonna be 7. And what benefits have you seen since you started being a vegan?
Well, it's funny. So in terms of the health benefits, all of the best peer-reviewed research we have shows that vegans are at the lowest risk of all of our chronic diseases, or I should say most.
Like what, cancers and stuff like that?
Most cancers,
that's
heart disease, high blood pressure, obesity, diabetes.
A lot of these people that eat meat are not getting, obviously, sustainable meat. They're getting it from the grocery stores and shit and fast food places and stuff that is obviously hyped up on antibiotics and other shit. But there's other ways you can do that too.
Sure, but separate from the health, right? Because all of the best research and the best health organizations support that we can be healthy on a vegan diet at all stages of life. So if we can be healthy on a vegan diet and we don't need to kill these animals to survive, what is the justification for doing so?
I mean, I wouldn't know the answer to that. I don't own any one of these slaughterhouses or any of that.
So that's the thing, right? If you don't have a justification, then why would you continue to participate and promote these industries?
The shit tastes good. When was the last time you had a chicken wing?
Dude, they got vegan chicken stuff. They got vegan food.
I've had it. I got family members that are vegan. We've been to all these events. We've had catered events. We've been to restaurants.
And I'm sure maybe it wasn't exactly like, but it was still pretty good.
I've had vegan eel before.
Vegan eel? And was it like, forget about the substitutes, but like rice and beans, pasta, whole grains, fruits and vegetables. They still taste good. You could make them taste very good.
They taste good, but I mean, I can't really survive on that. I eat all that stuff and I feel like I'm still hungry.
Well, that's because you're not doing it the right way, man. So a lot of people who do try veganism, they undereat. They don't eat enough fat. They don't eat enough protein. So there's definitely wrong ways to be vegan.
Of course there is. I know some of the science behind it, but it's obviously it's just a lot. It is a whole lifestyle that comes with it because, like I said, I know people that are, and I see what comes along with it, and it's a lot.
Well, at first, yeah, it's definitely a lifestyle change. But once you actually adjust, you start to find that you don't even see meat and animal products as food. And the thing is, like,
there's meat and animal products in your shoes, or
nope,
like,
they're all vegan.
It's in all kinds of shit though. It's
no, but you have
soap,
vegan products.
Deodorant, everything.
You could get vegan soap, vegan deodorants. I have them, dude.
I know you can get it, but like,
and it's just getting easier. It's just getting easier and easier. And again, besides convenience, right?
So wait. I feel like that should be the first problem that vegans should tackle, is having companies and stuff switch over to sustainable vegan products, because it's easier. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we are. So Burger
easier,
King,
right?
Burger King has vegan options.
They do.
We've got a lot. Hershey just came out with vegan options.
My cousin, which is a 100% vegan, he ate the Burger King burger. He said it was trash.
Well, so it's trash because it's still garbage fast food. Compared to good vegan burgers, the Impossible Whopper is garbage. I don't even eat it. But
what did I have? Sweet potato maki. That's what it was.
It's delicious. Sweet potato maki, so good. And you don't need the fish. And again, here's the thing, separate from taste. Here's what I'm trying to think, right? I assume you're somebody that tries to do the right thing, that wants to live an ethically consistent life, right?
I love vegetable fried rice.
Okay, all right. But the thing is, right, if you walked in the store and half the store, those products supported racism and half of them didn't. You're telling me
that's a different fight though.
Well, it's discrimination.
It's a different struggle.
It's a different struggle, but the logic is the same. So we discriminate against animals, just like you said you wouldn't eat a dog.
Because the logic isn't the same.
I'll explain. So hear me out. So you said you wouldn't eat a dog, right? You love dogs.
I mean, I might try a bite.
Okay.
If I'm over in Thailand on vacation, they're cooking up dog, and they like, try a piece, and I eat it, and they're like, oh, it's dog. I'm like, ah.
But you wouldn't kill a dog.
Shit.
Like, I'm sure you wouldn't, man. Okay. So
if I'm in the woods starving to death and
not
shit.
Not
or
starving.
One of those tries to rip my leg off.
Nope, not starving, not in self-defense, just because you want to. You wouldn't. So
no,
that's the thing.
For no reason, hell no. Who would do that? That's Jeffrey Dahmer shit.
No, because
people. But if I'm doing it to eat it, I mean, like.
So you'd kill a dog to eat it?
If I'm on a plane.
Nope, not survival. Not just because you want to.
No, hell no.
Okay, so what I'm saying is,
I'm killing it to eat it. I'm killing it for survival.
No, because we don't need meat to survive.
So if I need if I'm stuck in the woods and I got a bow and arrow.
Dude, are you stuck in the woods?
If I was.
No, but are you right now?
I'm not.
So why are you eating meat? You don't need meat to survive, just like you don't need to kill dogs to survive, right? So my question is, right, I'll explain why it's a similar fight. Not the same, obviously discrimination against humans is different, but we value some animals and we discriminate and murder others, right?
In certain regions, different countries are different.
Right, but I'm talking about here.
We love dogs.
Sure, I'm talking about here.
Dogs.
Let's focus on here, right?
In fucking China, they
right, but we live here, right? So let's focus on here. So here we love dogs. We have laws protecting even the abuse of dogs. Forget about killing. Mm-hmm. Now, we don't do that for cows and pigs and chickens. Now, cows, chickens, and pigs are equally as sentient. Some of the pigs are even smarter than dogs.
Yeah,
so
this is true.
That's discrimination. Just like how with humans, in the past, now it's getting better, but still there's issues, as we both know. There are humans that are more valued because of their skin color, because of their gender, because of their sexuality.
Opportunities they were born with.
Exactly. And it's the same logic. It's arbitrary. There is nothing justifying me treating you different because of your skin color versus me treating an animal different because of the species. It's called speciesism.
I do agree with that, but there's also animals and stuff that when you look at the animal kingdom, they don't have any of that.
But we do.
I literally seen a video yesterday from a fucking biology museum about a fucking stork killing 4 other little baby storks for no reason other than just to kill them so they can't mate and grow older and maybe eat his food or mate with his women or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Sure, and animals do a lot of other things that we've removed ourselves from, right? We live in homes, we don't sexually assault each other, or at least we're trying not to, right? So just because animals do it
Come on, I need
doesn't mean it's a justification. You know what I mean? Would you agree with that?
Well, I mean, we're the only species that does a lot of things other than animals. So
well, one of them is having moral agency, right? So we have the ability to pick what's right, what's wrong, and to make decisions based on that. And what I'm here doing, right? Obviously, right now, the way that the laws are set up,
it's hard to make the switch.
I hear you, dude.
And
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
I got here. Look,
it's hard to make the switch.
I have this card. This has.
Hold up. Yes, it does.
Go ahead if you want to pick up.
Gotcha. Hello. I am downtown right now. I went to go pick up my food and got caught in a conversation. You could hold on. You could FaceTime me if you want on anything and see what's going on right now. Oh, okay. I'll be there right now. I'm on my way right now. Okay.
So I guess if you got to go to wrap it up, right? That card has all of the resources. It's got all the information. It's got guides, and leads you to my website. So you can do it, and every time you purchase meat, you contribute to the suffering and death of billions of sentient, let's call them dogs, because they're just like dogs. They have feelings, they have their own experiences. So nice talking to you, man. Good